Good afternoon, friends. Today it's Sunday, 5th of Jan. Now, the topic for right now is that I'd like to discuss what is the difference between an analyst and a trader. Because often people tend to confuse both these things. I would like to say upfront that an analyst is 5% of a trader. These days, there are plenty of YouTubers. A lot of them are non traders. They only talk, which is, very similar to, people like Akash Chopra, Sanjay Manjrekar, who were not great players in their own time, but have done very well in doing commentary on the media in cricket. So, a lot of young people come to me, and somehow the kind of career path that they choose is that they first start doing YouTube analysis, then they try to write a book or two, then they try to come on television, and all these three things do not help you become a trader. A, B, you don't make too much money, and while an analyst is 5% of a trader, he does not make even 5% what a good trader can make in a month. So that way, my sense is that you should always try to become a trader first, because becoming an analyst has no value unless you are able to translate that analysis into money. And the reason analysts cannot make money is because they are only giving their prognosis. They have very little idea of money management, of trade management, of the issues that traders have to face. They cannot accept being wrong. So often enough, they just stay as analysts and keep advising people how to make 5 rupees and 10 rupees on their trades, which does not make their clients rich, and also it does not help them financially. So my sense would be to learn about patience, to learn about yourself, to learn about how to do things consistently, persistently, how to defend your capital, how to become humble as a person. Because I have seen people sticking on and on to their wrong trading strategy in terms of direction, and not accepting their mistakes, not correcting them, because if they don't correct it, they are not losing monetarily. Whereas a trader, if he continues with his mistakes, is likely to lose money, and hence he looks at his analysis much more critically than an analyst does. So, the other point is, most analysts, when they give stops, they are, illogical type stops, and those stops, they tend to get hit very quickly, and finally the stock moves in their direction. So, to all the young people there who want to make money in the markets, try to learn how to trade. And out there, only 5% is knowing which direction to take. The rest of it is how to identify location, entry strategy, and 80% is money management, on which I made a video earlier, is trade management. Again, I think I have discussed it in earlier videos. So the idea remains that you try to improve your trading skill. Analysis skill beyond a point does not matter if you are doing the basics right, if you are trading in the direction of the trend, if you know what is your logical stop point. That is about as much you need to know about the market direction or the trading strategy. The main thing is recognizing mistakes before they happen. Paul Tudor Jones famously said, he is a big successful hedge fund manager, that every day he comes to work, he believes all his positions are wrong. So you need to figure out what can go wrong. If everything goes right, you will make money. But if you are able to figure out quickly what can go wrong, that will only help you in defending your capital and doing good money management and trade management. So, my advice to the lot of you out there is, if you learn to make money in trading, it is the most empowering feeling in the world. It's much better than doing seminars or providing calls to people, etc. So, your number one priority, your number one revenue earner has to be trading profits. The rest of the work, if it comes along, that's fine. If it doesn't, it should not bother you. So, whosoever is getting into this business, please be clear that selling all these ancillary services is not going to get you anywhere. As you can see, the brokers have gone out of business, the channels have closed down, or most of them are on the verge of it. Finally, who is surviving? It is the good trader. So, that would be my advice to people who are still in the process of choosing becoming a trader or becoming an analyst. Be a trader. You will fail several times, it will need some extra capital, but it will finally be a much more sustainable livelihood than becoming an analyst. That should be all for this video. Thanks for watching.